everybody, and welcome to The Sims, I guess. And today I have with me Adeline, who you write books with me, and we've been friends for a while.
Yeah. A while.
So today we're renovating the Caliente house, and we're making it more of a Greek style because, like I said in my last video, the colors when you do Mediterranean are just weird and gross in Oasis Springs. I don't know if it's just the lighting or like what's going on, but the lighting in Oasis Springs is weird, which makes all those colors weird and everything just looks yellow and gross.
Agreed. I highly agree. I don't go to Oasis Springs for that precise reason because the lighting is so awkward.
Yeah, the lighting's awkward even when you're playing, and I don't know, I don't like it. Also, the original layout of this house is fucking weird.
Problematic.
Yes. It is problematic. A lot of that comes from the fact that back in the day, you couldn't put doors on half tiles or windows on half tiles.
Yeah, so you have this just little dinky little window, just not centered. And like, I'm sorry, just make the house one block wider, so you can just have the dinky little thing actually be in the middle of the dinky little window, and then line up the archway to the main door of the house.
Yeah, so we're also adding like a couple bump outs on the front of the house to make the facade more interesting, because the original facade is just so flat.
Yeah, it looks disgusting.
It looks disgusting.
I don't like it. It looks boring. The roof also makes me mad because there's that front that doesn't line up, that bump out in the front that doesn't line up with the bump out, or not the bump out, the full roof. So there's just that little bit of roofing. And I get it's to add texture, but it irritates me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think I fixed that, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or I changed it so that it looked weird. Because also there are no eaves or anything. There's no overhang. And I think that was because you couldn't do that with those types of roofs when when the game came out. So I fixed that so that it looks less weird. So I didn't really change a lot of things with the layout or anything like that. I think we played with some platforms a little bit. And then we just made it blue.
One thing I do like about the OG house is this little courtyard in the front.
Yeah.
The little courtyard, I like that a lot. I think that's a cute little thing.
Yeah, we kept that.
I think it works in both styles, especially with the Mediterranean or Greek style.
Yeah, exactly. But so the platform update. How do you feel about it? I like it.
Well, if we're being totally honest, I haven't opened Sims in a minute.
Yeah, that's
However, true. I have seen videos on it, all that stuff, SimTubers, and it's buggy as all get out. Even like when the Simmers who built the houses in the new pack, they were like showing how they did it, and the platforms are so buggy. It's just it's a hindrance at some point. Because you have to, like, get rid of the foundation, build the platform, then combine it all, and I'm like, it's stupid.
Right, because, so if you put a platform down in a room, it destroys the walls, which is annoying. So what you have to do is you have to shape the room, decide what platform height you want, and then painstakingly get rid of the walls. Honestly, it reminds me a whole lot of Sims 3 build mode because of how meticulous you have to be, and you have to be like, I want the foundation here, I want the platform here, and you have to do it all by hand, whereas before doing the foundations was just easy because it raised everything up and everything was hunky-dory.
Yeah, isn't there like a bunch of options for the platforms too? It's not a slider, or is that for the walls? That's for the half walls.
That's for the half walls,
yeah. That is irritating. I saw that, and it just clutters the entire half wall screen.
Yeah, and it would have been helpful to just have, like, a button like they did with the platforms. Like, It's a half wall, and then you can decide.
Drag it.
Yeah, you can drag it up and down. That would have been a lot easier, but instead, it's just a bunch of half walls, and you're kind of guesstimating which one's gonna work. I mean, the other thing is that half walls don't go down, like, when you put the walls down.
Yes.
Which is a little annoying. I get why, but it's a little annoying. And it's made worse that, like, to put in a platform and then to have your Sims walk up the platform, it's not like you can have a half wall next to the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So even though they gave us the option to kind of decorate the platforms, it's kind of actually not there because like you can't do that and also have stairs, which is annoying. There's a lot of annoying things about it. I do like it.
Yeah, having platforms is awesome because I use them a lot in Sims 3 with like bathtubs and stuff like that because I liked making fancy bathrooms. But like it also took 7 years. Whatever, it's fine. I'm fine.
It's only 6 years.
Is it only 6?
Yeah,
it's been 7.
Yeah, no, it's 2014, September 2014.
Oh.
So
okay.
it's
fine, 6.
So it's been 6 years. Also, in the recent patch, did they do anything to the skin tones?
No, that patch is coming out in December.
Okay, yeah. So
the sliders are all coming out in December.
Okay, so So that's fun. It took them 6 years to fix that, to give us skin tones that make sense, but you know, that's cool. It's fine. Because none of the skin tones look good. I know there's been a lot of issues with the dark skin tones.
Yeah, which, I mean, those are definitely worse.
Those are definitely worse. But there's like 2 skin tones in general that actually look good.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a huge issue.
Out of like, what, 15?
Yeah, which is a huge issue for obvious reasons. And I'm glad that they're fixing it. I just don't understand why they didn't launch the game with...
Or even, like, if they found out after launch that it looks wonky, that should have been one of the first things they did. Like, when they launched and there were no pools, people were like, where the hell are my pools? And within, like, a week or 2, maybe a month, they had pools out.
Yeah, exactly. But they haven't fixed that, and people have been complaining about it a lot.
For 6 years.
Yeah, like, people use CC for skin tones.
Yeah. Which, God bless CC creators.
And modders, honestly.
And modders. God bless.
So the other thing that came out were sentiments, and you haven't played with those yet, correct?
No.
Okay. So, personally, I've played around with them a little bit, and I like them.
They seem really fun. I'm into the sentiments. It's the lifestyles that I'm apprehensive about.
Yeah, so with the sentiments, they're cute, and I do like that certain Sims can feel different ways about each other.
Yeah.
That's really great. That adds a little bit of depth.
We have personality.
One thing that was weird when I was playing with the sentiments, I was trying to get my Sim to have a sentiment for someone, and so I got them married, like, that day, and, like, nothing happened. But she went to the gym and was immediately impressed with someone, and I was like, what the hell? So I'd have to play with it more to get a better idea of how I feel about it, but that was weird.
I also think they're not meant to be forced. I think it's meant to just be like a cute thing the game does. Like, I don't think it's meant to be you try to make your Sims have sentiments with each other, even though I'm definitely going to. But
it's weird that, like, my Sim can have a very strong feeling about a rando they've never met at the gym.
But not their husbando.
Like, that's something I don't get. So, that was weird. I've also played around with lifestyles a little bit. What I am happy about is that lifestyles are actually very difficult to get.
Oh, good. So it's hard to make new ways to make our Sims tense.
Yes, it is. It's hard to actually get them. But one thing I have noticed is that the second you start doing something, it's like, okay, on your way to this. And so you can have a Sim that's really active, but just the fact that they sit and watch TV could get them, like, a sedentary lifestyle.
When sitting and watching TV is the easiest way to get your fun up after a day at work.
Yeah, exactly. Like, especially if your Sim is single.
Yeah, oh yeah. When you can't just make them woohoo random places in your house.
Exactly, because that's the easiest way to get fun and social up.
Yes.
But sitting and watching TV is, like, a necessary thing for the game.
Yeah, and now if we do it too much, what happens with that? Do they get tense when they don't want to sit and watch TV?
Yeah, they get tense if they go outside. Or also, like, if your Sim is too indoorsy. And it's like, I don't have time to do anything. It takes this bitch 10 years to pee. When is she supposed to go outside?
Yeah, like,
I would love to make my Sims go outside, but I don't have time unless I turn needs off, which it's less fun that way.
Yeah, like there's times where you turn needs off. Like, I typically, when I play at Cult Sims, I'll turn needs off because vampire thirst gets irritating to me. But, like, otherwise, when you have needs on, your whole life is just cooking and peeing.
Yes. And being like, fine, you can go sleep, and then using UI Cheats extension to get them to not be sad that they haven't spoken to anybody in a year.
Yeah. UI Cheats extension. Shout out, you need that in your game. Goodbye.
Yeah, you do. The couple of days we have to play without mods and stuff.
Oh yeah, after new major patches.
Yeah, after new major patches, it's such a pain. It is absolutely the worst thing ever, and I don't like it.
It's just, yeah, those modders have made the game just enhanced incredibly to the point where it's like playing without those mods is just like, I don't want to open it. I'll just keep my laptop over there for right now.
Yeah, like, my favorite mods, obviously, everybody loves MC Command Center. Everybody loves UI Cheats extension. A lot of people are really into Slice of Life, and I always have those 3.
Yeah, those 3 are essential.
But also, there's a modder, I forget what their name is, but I can link it below, who came out with better build by catalogs.
Oh yeah, the debug stuff.
The organized debug. God, it's amazing, and I love it so much, because before that, you just could not find anything.
Well, yeah, because debug is just a cluster of nothing mess.
Yeah, it's an absolute mess. I can't build without it. I get upset.
I need to download that one.
Yeah, it's a really good mod, and it works really well, which is nice. I'm very cautious when it comes to putting mods into build mode.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm also cautious when it comes to putting CC build objects in my game.
Same.
Like, I've never done that, and I'm sure that they work.
Well, so I have a bunch of CC counters that I need to get rid of, but finding the files for that is so difficult. And, like, eventually they just break. You just can't place them down.
Okay.
Like, they just show up as a nothingness.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I just have counters.
Yeah, because
I have an Xbox.
Oh, okay.
So, like tiny stuff, I have a lot of clutter. That's CC, actually. That all works fine because it's not usable. Mm-hmm. It's just an object to sit.
Yeah.
So, those are fine. It's usable objects, I think, that are buggy.
Yeah, and the reason why I don't put build CC in my game is because even before I made a YouTube account, I've been uploading stuff to the gallery.
Yeah.
I don't really want to upload stuff that has CC in it to the gallery because, then people can't download.
Exactly.
Not because CC is paid, but because being like, oh, it's this specific thing.
Yeah, and especially, like, with Sims, like, I never upload my Sims because I use so much CC that, like, you would download my sim and they'd be naked and bald with no makeup on and no eyelashes.
Yeah.
So,
well, because I've been redoing the actual Sims for the world when I'm rebuilding it so that I can make them over a little bit. I haven't been making them over a ton because, honestly, a lot of the base game ones, they look fine.
Yeah.
But making Sims without CC is rough.
For me, it's the hair and makeup.
Yeah, same.
I could never go back. And my no eyelashes mod, that's another one that for me is essential with Cass. There's like a mod for no EA eyelashes, and then I think it's called Koji eyelashes.
But yeah, the CC makeup I have is so much better than the actual game makeup. And I also use a lot of CC clothes, especially wedding dresses. All my wedding dresses are CC.
Yes.
Because I can't be asked. And I also have a lot of evening dresses that are CC because they're really, really pretty. And also jeans, because jeans don't fit anybody.
Oh my gosh, yes. The Maxis made jeans for guys and girls are a lot. Like, the only ones that look good on guys are the cropped pants. Yeah. The cropped pants look incredible on the dudes, but otherwise they look like they don't fit into their jeans.
And I don't know a lot of men in real life that wear cropped pants.
No, I don't either.
At least in my personal life.
No, same.
I'm sure that there are, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I would like to be able to put somebody in a normal pair of jeans, and I cannot. I also have a lot of CC shoes.
Ooh, high heels.
Some of which are very broken, and their feet look
really... Oh, their feet look like, you know when you put their Sims in high heels, their feet look like super tiny?
Yes.
So you have to make their feet huge, and then you put them in a Maxis made one, and you're like, oh god.
And you're like, oh no.
Their feet.
Their feet are messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever downloaded CC skin tones? Because I don't think I have.
I don't think I have in Sims 4. I did in Sims 3, which was a mistake. CC is a precarious slope in Sims 3. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, I haven't downloaded any skin tone CC because I build more than I play the game, and so it's never really been worth it because I really just have like a couple dresses, some shoes, and like that's it. That's what I have for CC because I don't play. I build.
I have a lot. I think I have like 400 CC. I recently went through and sorted all my CC into folders, so like makeup, objects, clothes, hair, mods. Like, I went and sorted everything through, and then there's just an other file that I just like, the name's so obscure that I'm like, what is this? And I have no way to check because I don't have the Sims 4 CC tracker anymore because it doesn't work on my computer.
Yeah, organizing CC is a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
for sure.
It is.
But
it was a lot better in Sims 3, I will say. Sims 3 installing CC was a hard struggle, but at least you could see what the item was when you were in the launcher. Like, it showed you a picture of what you'd put in your game. I like that feature. We should get that feature back.
Yeah, because if I were going to reorganize my CC, I'd have to start from scratch probably. Maybe not, but I'd have to start a lot of things from scratch because there's a ton of stuff that's named something that I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I used to rename my files to like...
I can't be asked.
To organize it myself. But then a thing happened with my computer, and in order to fix the fan, they wiped the hard drive without asking me.
That's so rude.
It was rude. I was really angry about it. But they wiped the hard drive without asking me, so I lost all of my previous game save data, I lost all my CC, I lost everything. And so then when I redid it, I just didn't do that because I couldn't be asked.
No.
I was CC shopping for like 2 hours trying to find all my dresses again and shit like that. But yeah, I couldn't be asked to rename anything.
Even going CC shopping now, this seems like just a daunting task. I'm like, what's out now that I really don't have already?
Yeah, I would say I have almost everything I could possibly want when it comes to CC.
I could find more hair, but I never use it.
I can always do with more
I
hair.
can do more hair. More makeup, too. I can always do with more makeup.
Yeah, exactly. Like, CC lipsticks are much better than...
Ooh, yes. But then you still only use the same 3.
I don't want to talk about the fact that I have a ton of CC that I don't use and will probably never touch, okay? It's in my game, and that's just kind of that.
I like looking at it.
Yeah, I do like having it. I like that there's just a wall of CC clothes in my game.
So who's your favorite townie?
My favorite townie?
Any pack, anything. Favorite townie, go.
Is it a cop-out to say the Goths?
Yes, it is.
Fuck.
Excluding the Goths.
Okay. Then, oh my god, I don't know. In a Sims 4?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I think I like the Goths because they were cool before the Sims 4.
Yeah, because they've been a thing since game 1.
Yeah, exactly. And so the land grabs are out too then.
Yeah, the dynasties are out.
Great. Perfect, because those would be my 2 picks, but not because of anything that happened in The Sims 4. You know what? I like Vlad from the Vampire Pack.
Vlad. I like deleting Vlad. My favorite one, for whatever reason, I always do this. There's actually 2. I don't remember one of them's name, but I like making Caleb Vitor.
I was about to say I really
human,
like,
and then I marry him typically with my female Sims.
I was about to say the other one I could say is Caleb from the Vampire Packs. I like Lilith too.
Yeah, so in my Legacy playthrough currently, my OG self-sim, she married Caleb Vitor.
I marry Caleb Vitor a lot as well.
So, and like, I turned Caleb into a human, so they're dead, but Lilith is still alive, so they have like their great-great-aunt just still walking around, and they're like, oh, hey, Lilith! And she's like, I don't know who you are. Goodbye. But they're all like named after. So like there's a few kids named Lilith, there's a few kids named Caleb, and then Addie. And then the other one is from Realm of Magic. You have to cheat him into being able to be married, though.
One of the sages?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you have to cheat him to be married, but I like him.
I also, speaking of Realm of Magic, the Sims in that world, what the frick were they thinking when the Charm family? Their faces are totally busted. Because one of them's a teenager, and I thought she was an old lady. Their faces are terrible.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I gotta see this. Oh god.
Because you looked it up, right?
Yeah. What?
That's a teenager.
That's a teenager?
Yeah.
She's busted.
Yeah, she's busted.
Poor lady. I thought the one with the blonde hair was a teenager for a second, and I was like, why did she have that hairstyle?
Yeah, well, I get not making everybody, like, die hard pretty or whatever.
Of course.
But I have never seen anybody with that kind of a facial structure in my life.
Yeah.
It's not that they are ugly.
No.
Ugly's one thing. It's that their faces don't make anatomical sense, I've decided.
I also decide.
I've made that executive decision about bone structure. So we're getting to the end of the build here, and I do have a couple of screenshots, and you can also find this up in the gallery. My EA ID is RainboPrincess with no W after rainbow. I made it when I was... Never mind. That's what it is, and I don't think you can change it, so I haven't. But that's where it is, and all of that information is in the description below. So, like, share, subscribe,
You can't change it.
You can?
You can.
I'm not going to.
Oh, well.
I could, but I won't. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.